Well, I am Juan Velarde. I am an airline pilot. I fly in Iberia Airlines. I'm a captain of Airbus 330. And also, I've been an aerobatic pilot, flying in the Spanish aerobatic team for more than a decade. And since 2015, I'm involved here in this Redbull Air race, and we are competing all around the world. We have 8 races per year, and this is the second time we will be racing here in the Texas Motor Speedway.
Hi, my name is Anselmo. I'm airline pilot also. I work as an Iberia captain, Airbus 320. And I've been also flying aerobatics for the last 17 years. And for the last 5 years, helping Juan to make it faster. Taking care of the technical and developing of the plane, and also training. So, and as like Juan said, second time we are here in Texas, and we just hope to do it very well.
Well, I graduated in 1996, and you?
I started in 91 and graduated in 1994.
Well, at that time, I did quite a big research in flight schools in Spain and mainly Europe as well. And at the end, I saw that it was very attractive, the idea to fly in the United States, because flying here is just different from any other site on the world. And the conditions that we were getting by that time in American flyers, that the flight time and the quality of the instruction was very good. So yeah, I finally decided for sure that I wanted to be in American flyers.
Similar process for me, and also one friend of mine, my dad, he was an airline pilot, and he just talking. So, my son wants to be an airline pilot. He's looking for different school in Spain, Europe, and the US. And he said, okay, my son is gonna be also study as an airline pilot. So he just, why don't you check this school? Then I check it. I compare with, like Juan said, schools from Europe, from Spain, and others from the US, and then I decided, and I'm very glad.
Well, I always say that the basic principles of flying are exactly the same, whether you fly a 600-kilo race plane or a 300-ton Airbus 340-600. But on the other hand, once we fly in the airlines, we are used to work with very structured procedures, and safety, of course, is always first, and the coordination between multi-crews, and your training basically comes from the simulator and all that. And here in the race, safety is first as well, and I get all the knowledge and all the experience that I've got flying the airlines. I also can use it here in the air race. But the mainly difference is that here we fly by feelings. The connection between the pilot and the machine is really high, and I don't have to look at the instruments to know at what angle of attack I'm pulling or how many G's I'm pulling, and it's just pure visual references and sensations on your body.
I just wanted to say that, like Juan said, we apply all the learnings and all the knowledge and all the training that we have for the airlines when we fly aerobatics and a single pilot plane. And also as a crew, here we are a team, and also the same principles apply of working as a crew like we do on the airline, captain, co-pilot. Here we have the same feeling, the same way of working and getting all together as a team.
Well, that's interesting. Actually, I don't know why, but since the minute I started to fly, I always thought about what could I do with an airplane. You know? And I remember when I was flying already in American flyers, I was doing my PPL, and I was reading books about aerobatics, and I was watching videos on TV about aerobatics. I didn't understand what was going on, but I tried to understand what the airplane was doing, what the controls were doing. So honestly, I don't know why, but I always had that attraction about aerobatics.
Me too, since I started flying, it's something that grabbed my attention, how aerobatics or how the planes can perform. And I remember when we graduated and we were already in Spain, and Juan called me one day, say, "Hey, Anselmo, I found a school, a place, a trainer that can teach us how to fly aerobatics. Let's go for that." And since that day until now,
Wow.
that was it.
So he roped you in.
Yeah,
basically.
We met. Actually, we met here. I mean, in the U.S. in American Flyers. I was already working as a fly instructor, and Juan was just getting ready for the last phase, training before our check race in Spain, and that's how we met. Then after that, we got together again in Iberia as a young co-pilots, and then he called me one day and said, "Hey, let's go."
Yeah, and I think aerobatics, from the piloting perspective, gives you a very wide view of what flying technique is. So I think that the maximum you can achieve as a pilot, you will really achieve it through flying aerobatics. So you really feel the airplane, and you can be at any position, and you are still in control of the machine, and that gives you a great feeling about flying, of course.
That's a good feeling, like Juan said, that you can control the plane, that you know what's going on, and it's a very, very good feeling.
Yeah, of course, I agree. That's one of the best things that we went through American Flyers. It's just the partnership and the friendship we got with all the other students. And actually, last month we had a meeting since celebrating the 25-year anniversary of when we started in my promotion in American Flyers, and we got 28 pilots together in Spain, and it was great. Most of us were flying in different airlines from Spain, some other in cargo airlines as well, and it was amazing because all the conversations, and we were having so much fun, and it seemed like the time didn't go through, no? And we were talking the same kids that 25 years ago started with the same motivation and the same passion about flying.
Yeah, same with me. I started 30 years ago, actually. And right now, today is kind of easy to get in contact. You get these WhatsApp groups, Facebook, and we still are in contact, and it's very nice. I mean, like Juan said, we spend a lot of time together, studying, getting your first solo cross countries, check rides, and after that, everyone is working in the different areas. Some even quit aviation, and we're still in contact. So we keep remember those days that we started. In my promotion, I would say 90% they are all working on airlines or cargo or fly instructor. So I would say almost 90%.
Yeah, in my promotion about the same. I would say 85, 90%, most of us.
Okay.
I would say, from my point of view, my experience, that American Flyers, it was it is very international and very professional from day one. What I mean is you start from day one learning to be a professional airline pilot. So that's what really I think is most important.
Well, I would say mainly to keep your motivation up and to keep love and passion about aviation. It sounds very romantic, but it's true. I've been always honestly in love with my profession, with flying, and I still enjoy. I've been flying in the Iberia for 21 years, and I really enjoy every landing and every takeoff I do in the Airbus 330. And of course, the same I can take it to aerobatics. So just keep working, keep love about aviation, and don't stop trying to be the best professional and the best pilot that you can be.
Yeah, I would say the same. Passion for flying and hard work. That means study, get good techniques of flying, get a good school, and keep focus on loving flying.
Well, I would say that it's always worth it to give it a try and to feel what flying an airplane is. And probably let's say the professional conditions will change, and they always change every few years, every few decades. But the flying itself, the flying of the machine doesn't change that much. So it would be, from my perspective, it's always so rewarding that it's always worth it. So yeah, I would say give it a try, and I'm sure you will have such a successful professional life as I have had, and Anselmo as well.